Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to your online video classes. So, students, I hope you all are doing great and preparing for your upcoming examinations at your home. Students, as you all know, at this time your school is closed due to the cold wave and chill weather, but we care for you, and that is why we are providing you the series of online video lecture. Okay, so students, at this time, don't waste your time in other activities. Okay, keep yourself fit, stay at home, and keep revising your chapters. Okay, by the help of the videos that are providing by your school. Okay, so students, in today's video, we are going to revise chapter number 3, our country. Okay, so today we are going to revise chapter number 3 of your social studies book, Our Country. Okay. Students, as you all know, in our previous video, we had revised the chapter number 2 name. What is the name? What was the name of chapter number 2, students? The name was chapter number 2, our earth. Okay, so in our previous video we had learned about earth. We had learned lot of things about earth, lot of facts about the earth, and we also came to know that Asia is a continent where our country India located. Okay, so in this chapter separately we will learn about our country and about its features, where is the mountain, where is the plateau, where is the plains, everything about our country. Not only the physical features, but we will also learn about the political map of this country. Okay, so we will overall we will learn all the things about our country that we should know, basic things that we should know about our country. Okay, so students, let's begin our today's lesson. Okay, one thing that I should tell you. So let's begin. Okay, so this is a chapter number 3 of from your social studies book, Window on the World. So first thing that I should tell you first, that is, I had already explained you this chapter very broadly and in your physical classes, but now we are revising it. Okay, so students, this is chapter number 3. And what is the name of chapter number 3? The name of this chapter is India, our country. Okay, India, our country. This is the name of this chapter. As you all know, India is our country, and in this chapter, we will learn all the things about India in a separate video lecture. Okay, so let's start. So, students, as you all know, India is a country located in the southern part of the continent of Asia. It is the seventh largest country in the world. Okay, if I show you this country in the map, so you can see the location of this country in the world map. So here you can see this is the continent Asia. Okay, this is the map of our continent Asia. Okay, and here you can see, here is the India. Okay, here is the India, you can see in the southern part of this continent. Okay, it is located on the southern part of this continent. Okay, so this is our country, and this is the seventh largest country in the world. Okay, so what is the number? Seventh largest country. Is that clear? Okay, and as you can see, India is connected to land on the northern side, whereas the rest of India is surrounded by the sea. Okay, the countries of Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar are its neighbors on land. Okay, if I show you on this map, here you can see. So here you can see most of the part of India is on ocean. Okay, it is in ocean. The most of part the India is in ocean. Okay, and what are our neighbor countries, students? So here you can see Pakistan is our neighbor country, Nepal. Okay, Myanmar, Bangladesh. Okay, Bangladesh, Myanmar. Okay, Nepal. These all our neighbor country on land. Okay, China is also, here you can see China, it is also our neighbor country on land. And if we talk about in sea, so in sea we had neighbor countries like Sri Lanka and Maldives. Okay, these are our neighbor countries in ocean, I mean sea. Okay, here you can see Sri Lanka, okay, and Maldives. These are our neighbor countries in sea. Okay, these are all the area of sea. Okay, I hope you clear. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this was the political map of Asia. Okay, this was the map of Asia, and now we will talk about India. Okay, so this is the physical map of India. Okay, what is this? This is physical map. Okay, in this map we can see the plateaus, the plains, the desert. Okay, everything of India. So students, so firstly students, let's talk about a little bit of India in this map only. So here you can see on the northern side India is separated from the countries by a mighty mountain range called Himalayas. Okay, so here you can see India is separated from the countries by the mighty range, and this mountain range is called Himalayas. Okay, and next you can see to the east of India lies the base of Bengal. Okay, so here you can see this is the Bay of Bengal in the east of the India. Okay, okay, the Indian Ocean lies to its south. Okay, and here you can see it is called Indian Ocean. It is in south part of India, and the Arabian Sea to its west. Okay, and here you can see in east side you can see the Bay of Bengal. So in India's east there is a Bay of Bengal, and in India's west there is a Arabian Sea. Okay, its name Arabian Sea. And in the south part, here you can see the here you can see Indian Ocean. Okay, and in the north side you can see the Himalayas. Okay, they from our natural boundaries of India. So these all things, these all features that you can see on the map of India, these all our natural features. These are our natural features like a boundary. Okay, they are our natural boundaries. Okay, that protect us. Okay, now come to the physical map of India. So this is the physical map of India. Okay, here you can see this is the physical map of India. Okay, so let's talk about some features of India on its physical map. Okay, so here you can see. So here you can see a large mountain range. Okay, here you can see a large mountain range that is called Himalayas. What it is called? It's called Himalayas. Okay, here you can see it's a large mountain range. So what is mountain? Let's talk about it little bit. So the Himalaya are the highest mountain range in the world. So this fact you should learn, that Himalaya is the highest mountain range in the world. Okay, so mountain range, what is the mean of mountain range? There is a lots of mountains, there are lots of mountain, uh, one by one in the, there are collection of mountains, you can say. This is called mountain range. Okay, and mountains are rocky landforms from that rise very high above the ground. Okay, okay, let's talk about desert. Okay, let's talk about desert. So here you can see this is the desert area, Great Indian Desert. It is called Great Indian Desert, and this is Thar Desert. Okay, here you will find Thar Desert. Okay, so the Thar Desert is a big desert in northwestern India. Okay, so it is in the northwestern side of India, and it is the big desert in northwestern India, and here you can find it. Okay, so a desert is a dry area that receives almost no rainfall. The third desert is a sand desert. Okay, so it is, there is a lots of sand in this desert, and it is a sand desert. Okay, so let's talk about next, and the next one is Deccan Plateau. Okay, so here you will find the Deccan Plateau. Okay, here you will find the Deccan Plateau. So what is Deccan Plateau? The Deccan Plateau is in southern India, is a, it is southern India, is a very old plateau. A plateau is a highland with a flat top. Okay, so he don't be confused between the plateau and a mountain, both are high. Okay, but mountains are rocky places that are very high above the ground, but the plateaus are like this. Okay, they are very high but they are flat on the top, they are flat on the top like this, and mountains are never flat on the top. Okay, as like this picture you can see here, I draw it. Mountains are like that and plateaus are like this. Okay, I hope you are clear. Next one is island. Okay, what is island? So India has two island groups, Andaman and Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal, and Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea. Okay, so here in the Bay of Bengal, that are not showing you in this picture, here you can see Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, this is an island group. So India has two island groups. First one is Andaman and Nicobar, and next one is Lakshadweep. Okay, these two islands are India's. Okay, so we have two island. Okay, we have two island groups. First one is Andaman and Nicobar, that is in Bay of Bengal, and second one is Lakshadweep, that is in Arabian Sea. Okay, so what is an island? Do you know about island? So island is a mass of land surrounded by water on all sides. Okay, so if a mass of land that's surrounded by the water of all sides, here you can see everywhere is a water, and in the middle there is a little part of land. So this is the called island. Okay, so I hope you understood this. So students, India is home of thousands of varieties of animals, birds, plants and flowers. Look, and students, you can show these pictures of these animals and these birds, okay, animals and plants in your book on the page number 17. Okay, so let's talk about people of India. So India is a vast country, as you all know. It is a very vast country, and it is the seventh largest country in the world. Okay, so people living in it. Okay, so there are lots of people who lives in India because it's a very big country. These people form the population of the country. India has the second largest population in the world. Okay, so students, India is the seventh largest country, as I told you, and world in the world, and has the second largest population in the world. Okay, so India is a land of diverse customs, food, language, and cultures. India is run by a government chosen by the people of the country. Okay, so there is a government who run this country, and who choose the government of India? So people of the country choose the government of the India. Okay, and that is why it is also called the Republic India. The capital of India is New Delhi. Okay, as you can see in this map, here is the New Delhi. So this is the capital of the India. There are 28 states and 8 union territories in India. Each has its own capital. Okay, so whether it is a state or union territory, each has its own capitals. Okay, as you can see the list of these states and capitals and union territories. Okay, so students, let's move on to the exercises of this chapter. So here you have to first exercise is fill in the blanks. Okay, so here you have to fill the given blanks. First one is India is located in the continent of dash. So where is the India located? So you have to write here the name of the continent on which the India, our country, is located. Okay, so first so here you have to write Asia. So what is the spelling of Asia? A-S-I-A. Second one. And the second one is vast areas of almost flat land are called. So vast area of almost flat land are called plains. Okay. Third one is the big desert in the northwest of India is called dash. So I told you earlier it is Thar desert. Okay, it is the name of this desert is Thar desert, which is a sand desert. Okay, so what is the spelling of Thar? T-H-A-R, Thar. And desert, what is the spelling of desert? T-E-S-E-R-T, desert. Okay, fourth one is dash is the largest. So here you have to write the state name that is the largest state of India. Okay, so this is Rajasthan. What is the spelling of Rajasthan? Rajasthan. Okay, it is the spelling of Rajasthan. Next one is, fifth one is the capital of Jammu and Kashmir in winter is dash. So what is the capital of Jammu and Kashmir in winter? So it is Jammu itself. Okay, so you have to write Jammu here. Okay, what is the spelling of Jammu? J-A-M-M-U. Okay, Jammu. Now move on to the next exercise, and the next one is choose the correct answer. Okay, so firstly you have to read the sentences and then you have to choose the correct answer out of these given four options. Okay, so first one is the Himalayas lie to India's. So you all know Himalaya lies to India's north, as I told you earlier. Okay, second one is a highland with a flat top is called. So it is none other, it is a Plateau. Okay, I told you Plateau has its flat top. Okay, third one is India is the dash in the world. So India is the seventh largest country. Okay, it is the seventh largest country in the world. So you have to tick on option number C. Okay, you have to tick on option C. Fourth one is this is not a union territory. So out of these three, you have to choose the correct one. So correct one is Hyderabad, because Hyderabad is not a union territory. But if you talk about Chandigarh, Puducherry, New Delhi, these all are union territories. Okay. Move on to the next, and the next one is match the following. So here you have to match the following. So you have to match Assam with Dispur, Gujarat with Gandhinagar, Meghalaya with Shillong, Chhattisgarh with Raipur, and Haryana with Chandigarh. Okay, I hope you clear. I hope this concept is clear about you in your mind. So let's move on to the question answer of this chapter. Okay, so here you can see the question answer. So answer the following questions in one or two sentences. So here you have to write the answer of the given questions between one or two sentences. Okay, question number 1 is, what is a desert? Name a desert in India. So here you have to write the name of the desert of India. Okay, so desert is a dry area that receives no rainfall. Okay, as I told you earlier, and the example of the name of a desert is Thar Desert in India. Okay, it is a big desert also in northwestern. Second one is, what is a mountain? So a mountain is a rocky mass of land that rises very high above the ground. Okay, so this is the answer of this question. Let's move on to the next, and the next one is, what is a government? Who chooses the government in India? So as you all know, a group of people who run a country, is known as the government. People of India choose the government through election process. Okay, through election process. Is that clear? Let's move on to the question number 4, that is, what is the difference between a state and a union territory? So there is a world of difference between a state and a union territory, that is, so firstly we will talk about a state. So a state have their own elected government, and if you talk about union territory are areas that are ruled directly by the central government. Okay, they have no any elected government, they ruled by directly by the central government. Is that clear? Let's move on to the next one. And the next one is, name the two island union territories of India. Okay. So I hope you know the name because I told you earlier. Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay. So these are two islands of India. I hope you understood. So students, please keep in mind what all you have learned today, and these are very beneficial for you. So keep revising your chapters, keep revising these chapters, students, because I had already taught you in a physical class, and again I am revising it. Okay, so it's your duty to read this chapter, to learn all the exercises of this chapter. Okay, and keep preparing for your upcoming exams. Okay, so bye bye, take care of yourself, see you in the next video lesson.